YouTube, I am back with the defective, as I called it, on my Twitch overlay. We're playing as the defect, A14 again, and I just said to Twitch, I'm not going to force things this time. I'm going to let the game take me by the hand. Pick the build that, you know, I need to win the game with. Like, you offer me a card that, like, takes me down this line, I will go down that line. Also, we don't really need to go into, like, a forced build as quickly as I think we are doing right now. So yeah, that's the plan. I do not see a great way to choose an elite here, but I still think the one health option is the better option. Also, if I want to take 3 elites, I have to go via a flaming elite, which I don't love. But you know what? I'll humor it. To a claw build. I can never imagine that being the right option, is the thing. I think we take Swooping Beam. AoE damage is actually quite useful. Mainly for guys like that. And you know what? 1 mana deals 6, draw a card. It's not the best, but it certainly could like just fit in if we start getting energy as well. I think Go for the Eyes is actually quite a decent card. I think putting Weakness on people is not too bad, but it's common. I mean, I guess they're both common, but I think this is like more pressing. Chaos we've tried a few times now. I think Chaos Plus has like got a certain like, you know, a certain potential chance of working, but I think Chaos just normal is pretty weak. Even if you have the perfect claw seed, it's the wrong option. Good call, by the way. Scrape, I mean, to be fair, the start so far feels like it could have been on a claw build. Scrape, Recycle, Compile Driver. That don't cost 0. I don't really take Scrape. I mean, right now it wouldn't do anything, right? But if I get Jewel Cast and Zap upgraded, then Scrape could be 7 mana draw a card that's going to cost 0, which I could play on that turn. Compile Driver I can't really enable yet. You know what? I'm actually going to take Scrape. It's probably not good in the long run, but we'll see. Cool-Headed Melt and Recursion. So Recursion becomes a 0 cost. Wait, do you become a 0 cost or am I wrong? Yeah, you become a 0 cost as well. So like theoretically it meets like the requirement of what I'm trying to do. But I feel like we're so down the line for that because I'd have to upgrade this and this realistically for this to be like valuable. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't think Cool-Headed is necessarily the right choice either right now. We have some card draw in the deck. I think Melt could work though. I'm actually going to just grab it. I was going to go for the Flaming Elite, but I might actually not do it. I've taken a few events which has cost me a lot of health instead. Like, basically, I've got the Golden Idol as, like, my reward here, is how I'm seeing it. And I need to start upgrading some cards, so I'm actually going to ignore the Flaming Elite. And I'm going to take Jewel Cast up a level. Because now I can scrape something. Ah! So close to being able to afford it. I do like Core Surge as well, which is on offer. And actually, Defragment is on offer as well. And Overclock, for that matter. Some interesting cards here. In fact, a lot of interesting cards here. Who am I fighting? Slime Lord. Give me Defragment. I love Core Surge, like, I take it almost every single time, but I don't think I need it immediately. It's not the priority. I think I take Auto Shields, because I've not taken a block card yet. I've gone very aggressive so far. And it's a decent block card. I can remove a card from my deck. So I won't get a good reward for this, but that's fine. I don't need a good reward, just thin the deck out. I think at this juncture we take a strike out the deck, rather than a defend. And I'm going to Smith Zap now. So I've got 2 0-cost cards in my deck. My deck is quite thin right now. So let's see how this goes. Scrape him. I guess Sweeping Beam him. Okay, got our auto shields. And I guess dual cast him. We do take one, but actually it's not a bad turn. Zap. Scrape. Strike. Strike. And I tell you what, I don't really consider this, but we're scraping the deck. Any card that's... Sorry, any relic that's based on, like, shuffling my draw pile suddenly becomes really good, right? Because I'm getting through my deck really quickly. Recursion Claw is here. And Sunder. Do I actually try Claw in this deck? It can't be the right choice, right? I think it's Recursion, but, like, I don't need it immediately. So I think I'm actually going to skip, because it's common. We can always come back and get Claw again later as well.
I will do my best to save him, my lord.
Poopman TV, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Wait, was that just the follow thing? I'm sure that's meant to be my sub-notification noise, but I'm only seeing it as a follow right now. Maybe it's the follow. I actually don't remember. As I said, I'm sleepy now. I've eaten far too much dinner. Okay, auto shield me. Do we have any money? Yeah, we have 64 gold. Defragment me. Zap him. Draw last, because that's the smart option. Okay, we drew a strike. That's fine. And the lightning went in the right place. I want to just kill the looter. Jewel cast. Dude, I'll take it. Scrape him. Melt him. Strike him. I do take 10 for the pleasure of this, which is a bit risky, but my money. I get to keep it. Oh yeah, Old and Wise is a sub 1. I think this was right. Gain 2 energy, add a void into your discard pile. Very interesting, again, because if I scrape it, the void doesn't really matter, even though I'm cycling, because I'll just cycle the turbo back again. I guess... Oh, hang on a second. The downside is... Oh, no, it's ethereal. It will go out my deck. You know what? Let's try it. I don't think I've ever taken this before. I really want to fight an elite because, you know, I feel like it's like the crux of the game is to fight elites to get stronger. A bit like Peglin. My health is not very good right now. My health is fairly unwell. You know what? Try a different strat. Let's just try and live for the floor. Okay, my draw is not great. So there's no reason for me to do this right now, because it's energy this turn. I actually should have popped a strength potion. Here are my defend cards. Nice of you to show up. So we're going to split him. 21, though. It's pretty scary. Right. Turbo. Sweep. I should have scraped first, but scrape. Jewel cast. Okay, energy's pretty good right now. So we could take a heavy card, I think. Capacitor, I'm not sure we need. Storm, I mean, they're all synergized, right? Storm only really works with defragment right now, so I don't think I take it, and Heat 6 needs more powers. So I think we just chill. Can you stop trying to rob me, please? It's extremely rude. I don't need to play Turbo this turn. Damage is good. Charge battery, I think, is what I want. I know we kind of like fine on energy, but at the same time, I'm not fine on block. So I'll take the block card. I'll take a heal here, but if this guy like jumps on me, I'm going to die. Good start with defragment. We should probably just drink this immediately. I can't remember what the negative effect you do to me is, to be completely honest with you, but I guess I'll try and block it. Is it weakness you do, or is it frailty? Or is it both? You're sliding me. Alright. Sure. Scrape. Sweep. Dual cast. Melt. Right, I have to do 8 damage this turn. Otherwise, sadness ensues. I don't really... I guess there's actually an anti-synergy here with Turbo, right? Because I'm giving myself energy, but Scrape is drawing 0-cost cards, so I don't need the energy. True. Very true. Anyway, we interrupt the nerd. You know, that's not a bad situation to get into. I am floating a mana. I'm splitting you this turn, right? Yeah, it's guaranteed I'm splitting you this turn. Let me see what's in the beam. All my block cards, very good. Glad I have them all right now, when I needed them most. Alright, 18 damage is too much. It's all I'm gonna say. Let's scrape. I really want to leave all of you just on, like, 1 health. I can't I guess I could have risked it. I don't want to risk it, is the thing. You know what? That's fine. Actually, this is a great turn. I take it back. It's all fine. The fact I killed the guy that was going to split is completely okay. Creative AI, Machine Learning or Thunderstrike. 7 damage for each lightning channel this combat. I don't channel that much lightning, but, like, it's the one I'd probably do the most. Draw another card is nice with Machine Learning. I think that takes you towards the power build. Creative AI is interesting because it probably is a good card for me, actually. Because I have Turbo, so I have some means to spend more. Like, I have something I want to spend a ton of energy on, if you know what I mean. Or I need something to spend a ton of energy on. And this will, like, create that. But the problem is it's going to thicken my deck, which I don't want to do actively with Scrape. But I guess it's a power card, so, like, I can just instantly play it. I feel like I'm on a path to, like... I feel like I was so close to, like, the path to glory. But, like, I've veered off along the way. Interesting. Channel Plasma. What order does this do it in? Does it do lightning first, then the plasma? Because my energy's not a huge issue right now, but they're all energy options, so... You know what? I'll take nuclear battery. I have to fight Elite. Like... The path on the left has 3 of them. I'm going for it. I might actually go to the shop as well. Give me one of these. Give me one of these for next turn. Defrag, zap, scrape, dual cast. Strike. I guess the downside of this is now my dual cast is not really good here. Like, it gives me a shit ton of energy, but who cares? Okay, we have Turbo Creative AI, which I guess we're gonna do. I guess I'm also gonna dual cast this. Even though I don't I really care about this? You know what? Fuck it, I'm not gonna dual cast it. We'll just get more things, right? You know what I mean? We'll get more orbs. Alright, bit messy. Regen potion, very nice. Barrage, sweeping beam, or rebound. I think there's a theory now that barrage could be quite good because we could get more orb slots. And it would give me a win condition. Rebound's also kind of tempting because it gives you a zero-cost card, right? Well, potentially could give me a zero-cost card back again. Actually, I'm going to take rebound because I think I'm lacking putting on orbs right now, which is kind of my win condition. Another capacitor. By another, I mean a capacitor because I don't have one right now. And blind for weak. And actually, some dexterity wouldn't be too bad. There's a lot of stuff here I like. So if I take this, I can't afford blind. I guess Chrysalis is also, like, strictly speaking, a synergy, right? I don't think it's a good one, but it is a synergy. Man, if only I could sell something. I'd love to buy this and this. I think that'd be really good. The other thing is, I think blind right now is better for me, but in the long run, I think the dexterity would be nicer. The final one is, do I take capacitor with this? But I don't think I do. Whenever it takes bullseye. Like, I mean, I take it fairly often, to be fair, but I think I guess it is, like, in my build right now. I feel like the relic was better. I'm not gonna get, like, twisted in it. I'm just wondering if I'd buy this with it as well. I don't think I put enough orbs in the orb slots right now. I'm actually gonna just save my money. This could be a problem. You know what? Let's drink this instantaneously. I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Zap. Dual cast. Belter, battery, defend. You know what? The thorns are going to save me here. Bullseye did so well in Toy Story. It was Bullseye the horse. Rebound, auto shields, I think. Or play with the defend. Strike. 12. I'm not taking any damage, and you're dying. Okay, you're double dying. Yeah, he's the horse. Okay, really weird battle. Like, I was going to say I don't think we're well placed to do this battle, but it turns out actually just having thorns is so unbelievably powerful. Whenever you play a power catcher on the lightning, okay, that's the build. That's the glue that puts it together. Hologram, also a very good card, as we saw last time, but I think this is the one we want. Because now with my infinite power generator, I have a win condition. So you offer me the Necronomicon, right? Dinsley's Codex, whatever it's called. I always forget what the other one is. You have an offer for a 2 attack card. I think it goes twice, right? You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Enchiridion, right. Start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand that costs 0 for this turn. Okay, I mean, it's like the most synergistic one, I will say. How... wait, no, sorry, another battle. I was going to say, how greedy do we want to be? Do we heal the next one? Perhaps. Gain 4 focus, loser focus. That's a little bit scary, but you know what? Maybe we can make it work. Storm. Spire's Cognition. I think we don't play Creative AI here, because I'm going to, like, you know, die. If I take 24 damage. Let's play this. Scrape. Now I can play Creative AI. Hold on a minute. Could also Sweeping Beam now that I think about it. You know what? This is surely a better play. Yeah, this is a better play. Well, I do floating energy this way. Actually, I might do this as well. Tempest would go nicely in my deck. But I just need Leap, I think, more than anything. That blocks everything now. Okay. Defrag is going to channel. Rebound. Zap. Gives me the energy back. Then I dual cast. And you're dead. Okay, that was a really good battle, but how lucky was I don't know. Beam Cell I think is pointless for my deck. Leap is not pointless for my deck, I'll take it. I'm a bit of a sucker for Leap, I think. What do you become if you get upgraded, by the way? 2 cost. The energy's not really the issue, though. Scrape, do you draw more cards? Ooh, you draw more cards. That might be the ticket. Alright, heal. Believe in the deck. We also have got a speed potion, which could be nice. Alright, we have just pure chaos now. Auto shields me. Storm me. Hello world me. Hello. Leap him. Strike him. Save turbo. He's a good card to generate, I will say. Steam Barrier. Charge Battery. Dual Cast. Zap. Strike. I am taking some damage here. We might actually want... Oh, Leap. We might actually want to consider at some point putting a Frost card into my build. Just to, like, help. Just a little bit of help. Oh, wow, I could rebound Scrape. I didn't even consider this. Defrag. Actually, I could rebound Leap, which I need immediately. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Rebound. Leap. Sweeping Beam. Leap. Scrape. Okay. And then block again. Generated the turbo to go with my turbo. Someone say I'm turbocharged right now. You know what? I should have played my potion there. This was so greedy to try to save the potion for this. Like, for a future situation. That's about as bad as it's going to get for me, I think. I think this time it was fine, but... When adding cards to your deck, you increase your max health. Holy shit, it's a great card. Speaking of great cards, I do quite like Loop as well. But I feel like with Loop, though, I just want to generate the card now. I don't want to, like, put it in my deck. I want my deck as thin as possible. I'm actually going to just give my max health. I think this is the right play. This time we're going to heal. Don't even look at the smithing anvil. What do I want to start with? I guess Sweeping Beam. Ah! Do I want Sweeping Beam or Scrape? I have a bit of an issue right now. The AoE damage is not great. It literally is Sweeping Beam, but I don't scale it at all, so it's actually pretty spicy, this. I think we take Scrape, and I think at some point, the next card we put in the deck might be Electrodynamics. For stuff like this. Storm, Loop. So we're going to put up 12, 20 block this turn, at least. Okay, I'll accept that. scrape. Nothing. Okay. I could have selected strike. Good point. Okay, this is the turn where I'm going to be using my potion, I think. This hand is pretty horrible. It's wasted energy again. Loop. Zap. Melter. Strike. I have to hope one of the lightnings hits. Otherwise I die, I think. Okay. We got one of the lightnings hit, so we live, but it's still a really spicy situation to be in. Defragment. Jewel cast. Scrape to kill. We're still surviving. Whenever I play 2 cards, draw a card. Actually not terrible. Skim Reinforced Body or Creative AI. I actually kind of like the idea of Reinforced Body as a card to go into this deck. Skim could also be pretty good, you know. Actually, Skim might be insane. Because we actually have quite a lot of energy generation now in the form of Turbo and just starting with a Plasma. You know what? I'm actually going to take it. I think we get rid of strikes. We don't necessarily need them anymore. That's the theory. Okay, Storm. I hate that you're both attacking me this turn. In fact, I think we're dying this turn, actually. Yeah, I'm dead this turn. It's not quite guaranteed, but it's near guaranteed. I need Sweeping Beam to draw... I think I need Sweeping Beam to draw Auto Shields. Yeah, that would keep me alive. I think every other result results in me dying. Actually, Skim could also get me out. I'm trying to think if it's worth scraping first or scraping second. Interesting. What went through the hand there? Skim has gone through, so one of my win conditions is gone. To be fair, if I didn't do that, I would have drawn Defragment, I think, which would have been awful. Also, I have to kill the healer, I think. Oh, the most likely person I'm going to kill here. Yeah, I think I'm just sweeping now. Actually, I don't. Maybe. It's so hard. It's so hard. I was just thinking, if I rebound... If I dual cast Rebound... I'd have enough energy to play every card in my hand, which is still not a win condition, but it might necessarily be a win condition. Because I would like to play Storm, as well as Sweeping, as well as Rebound, as well as Defend. And the only way for me to do this is to get the Plasma to channel... sorry, to evoke kit. So I actually have to, like, dual cast Copy, I think. But then my Sweeping Beam's never going to draw anything good. That's the downside of this. Yeah, I'm just dead. Maybe there was a line to get out of that, but I couldn't see it. Honestly, I'm okay about that. I think we actually played pretty well. I think the one exception was Turbo. I should probably not have taken it. But even then, it was okay. Take 18, increase your max health by 14. I'm so tempted to just sack this. It can't be the right option. I mean, as funny as it is to do this and then, you know, take a Dark Orb and win the game, there's too many boss relics which actually just lose you the run if you get it right now. And at the end of the day, all I need to do is evoke one orb. So it's not a bad payoff. Where's my nearest heal? What are we doing? Flaming Elite if I want to do 3 elites. Actually, if I want to do 4 elites, I have to go through a Flaming Elite. I know a lot of battles. You know what? If we can power up, we could make some stuff happen. Let's do Common Relic. Alright. It's completely worthless, so I'm glad I did that. Couldn't be any more worthless, so thank you, game. Charge Battery, Double Energy, or Hologram. I do like Hologram, but I think Charge Battery is better in the short term. I don't really have a win condition yet because it's the first tile. That'll remove 6 damage off the board. Playing a block would have only put 5 more up, so I think this was the right play. I could have... No, I couldn't take a risk. I was going to say, maybe I could have tried to go for the lightning kill, but that wouldn't have actually worked. Might as well block everything here. No reason to take 1 damage. Probably killing next turn anyway. Nearly misplayed by putting him in the wrong order, but that's fine. Defrag, Rebound, Streamline. I quite like Defrag. I don't think it was its fault we lost the last run. I think if anything, actually, it pains me to say this, but I think we should have picked up a Frost card at some point. Just to, like, help my defenses. I think that's what actually caused me to have an issue. You know what? Bit of a weak turn, but it saves me 5 more damage. So I'll do it. Wait. No, I did have lethal. Again, take no damage. Is Charge Battery an Ice Circle? You know what? It's pretty close, actually. If it was just had, like, the frosty condensation, like, effect on it, then it would be there, basically. Deal 5 damage if you have played fewer than 3 cards this turn, draw a card. I mean, that's pretty easy to do, right? It basically cycles itself and does 5 damage. Sure. I don't see a great reason to not take this right now. Alright. So you're both going to attack me again this turn. Can you guys chill? You're very much in unison right now. Okay, dual cast into strike. Loop, double energy, equilibrium. Alright, we're on some sort of orb-based build. I will say as this character, I feel like it's hard to not be on an orb-based build. It's kind of like the Watcher in that sense. I just feel like all roads lead to the same build, because like it's such a strong part of the mechanic. Static discharge. If you receive unblocked damage, channel a lightning. Claw. And stack. I kind of hate static discharge because it requires you to take damage for it to proc, which feels really bad. And I don't want to be too thick, so I'm actually going to take nothing here. Alright, it's the elite pathway now. My opening hand! Why is it always so shit? Why do I always draw all my defense on the opening turn? Riddle be this. Alright, I'll do nothing turn 1 if you don't mind. Oh good, now he's got the effect on him. Fantastic game, thank you very much. I think it's worth playing Zap here. I know I buff him. But I need to kill him, like, very quickly. 5. It is worth playing the defense here. But I have to have lethal next turn. Okay. Possibly the worst start I could have asked for. There is a heal soon, though. Let's take Recursion as well. That's a great event. We'll take a banana. I think that has actually, like, galvanized me to go this left path. Okay, against this nerd, we just want to get our orbs up. Get our powers propped. Okay, we've basically done everything. I think we're gonna break him as well here. So I might as well just hit him. And now we hold on for dear life. One thing I'll say is this character in particular, it's kind of nice that you get the passive damage while you're blocking. I think this is the better line. I could be wrong. Because we're really looking for just dual cast lethal now. If we're looking for dual cast lethal, we should just block this turn. Or I could Recursion Strike, which is also lethal. Better line. Meal Ticket nice if we go into a shot we heal. Buffer Recycle Beam Cell. I kind of like Buffer, but I prefer Buffer Plus. Like, strongly prefer it. Am I fighting Shark Boy? I'm going to skip again. I'm not sold on it. Remove Transformer Upgrade. Defrag or Loop, I think. I think Loop is better now. I ask and I just instantly do it. Fuck! It's the one guy I didn't want. Well, I didn't float mana this time, but it's like for the bad reasons. I've drawn all my attacks this time. I just want a happy medium game. I know, it's scary, it's scary, it's scary. But we do it. Pen Nib, Emerald Key, Liquid Memories, another card, Blizzard or Beam Cell. We have no ice stuff, so it's not Blizzard. It's not Claw because I think it's garbage, and Beam Cell is not the option because I'm on an ore build. We take nothing. Pen Nib is also pretty bad for me. I think this is, like, super risky. Is this not, like, instant death if I fail it? You know what, I thought for a lark. Let's go for it, but maybe not a good idea. This might have been a bit too spicy, this line. Right. I mean, I played all my cards. I guess we try and kill you first. Defrag. Recursion. Defend. We'll take 5 damage. I need to kill one of the outside lords. Alright, the game has chosen violence on this day, I suppose. We die. I needed one of them to, like, on the dual cast to hit this guy. But I've just equally, like, brought them all down to, like, 0. Which is not the way I wanted to do it. What are the odds, right? 25% chance to, you know, die. And I get the 25% chance. Come on, game. Right. Give me one more. Can I cheese an elite? Potentially, yes. Alright, I've seen enough. Recursion, Cold Snap, Static Discharge. I think Recursion is the wrong first choice. I'm actually going to take Cold Snap. And this is not to say I'm going for a hard Frost build. I just think a bit of Frost in the build, probably not a terrible thing. Let me grab a Melter as well. I quite like Melter. Bit of tech card. I don't really know what's the best thing here. It's Blessing or Energy Potion, I think. And I think Duplication's better. I think we'll take Blessing, actually. Oh, come on! Alright, we don't get to choose an elite. Still, it's a decent start. Leap, Recursion, Sweeping. I don't have any AoE right now, so I kind of want to grab Sweeping, but I love Leap. Alright, it's this nerd. Upgrade the all. 9 damage, 9 damage, 9 damage. Free play. Pretty good opening, actually. Melt him. Strike him. The other cards are pretty terrible, actually. So next turn I'm drawing Dual Cast, Strike, Leap, Defend. Dual Cast is going to do 16 damage. So you're taking 19 guaranteed. I'm just wondering if it's worth playing the Defend here. I think it's the wrong play. No, it's not. I think this is fine. Okay, because I was going to say, if worst comes to worst, I can just do this into this to double this as well. But I might not need to. So this is 16 to leave you on 16. Yeah, okay, I have lethal. Mercury Hourglass is nice. Gives me a bit of AoE. Alright, we're taking Doom and Gloom, which is the other card that gives you AoE. But it's actually a good card, unlike everything else in the defect, which is awful. I think we take a Smith here. I think the best option is Dual Cast out of all of the options. Mana discounts, I think, are almost, you know, king. free second upgrade. I wouldn't mind a Doom and Gloom upgrade, to be honest with you. Just in case I get into a fight with all the little worm dudes. That should just, or the slimes even, that'll just one-shot them. Alright, well, things that give you a strong sign to do something, that's a pretty strong side. Do I just go to town on you instantaneously? I don't really have anything to set up. Like, Doom's gonna wake you up, which is the other thing I would use to set up on you. I guess I can drink a potion. Loop, defrag, hollow world. Defrag me. Oh, I forgot about that. Didn't matter, but I forgot he was going to make something cost nothing. I think we chilled this turn. I don't necessarily think we played Doom and Gloom here. We'll see, though. My logic is I'll kill him before the Doom would have mattered. That being said, if, you know, we get a turn like this, then this is better than playing 2 strikes. Now I just need to start channeling my orbs. Alright, not terrible. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal through and you enter a rest site. Very nice. A rainbow is here. Channel all the orbs, you say. 7 to render only twice. I don't think I've ever taken Rip and Tear. I feel like it's decent, but not fantastic. It's probably good against bosses, to be fair. Am I fighting? The Hexaghost. Okay. You know what? Give me a rainbow. Let me taste it. What do you become? You don't exhaust anymore. Yeah, 14 down to 1 is pretty good. But my worries against is like multiple enemies, but I guess for every single target fight, it's like actually really good. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade it. And instantly taste it. If I dual cast this now, 16 damage takes you down to 41. So, you're not splitting. If I hit you again, you are splitting. Unless I hit you with this. In which case, you're not splitting. Oh, the hourglass. I was going to say, what just hit you? Functionally better unupgraded dual cast early. Is that true? I'm not sure that's... Oh, wait, the 14 damage for 1 mana? Yeah, okay, that's true. I thought you were talking about Rainbow. I was like, I don't think that's true. You've tried to convince me some funky stuff before, but I feel like this is, like, too far. Hit the wrong guy, but it doesn't matter. Similar mana, same damage, keep your orb. I tell you what I have to be careful with auto shields. If I have loop in my deck at some point, which is not inconceivable will happen, it's pretty bad with frost stuff. And auto shields is a bit of an anti-synergy. To be fair, I don't have that right now, so maybe I just go for it. I'm considering doing Duplication Potion Rainbow. Because it would channel a frost, right? Yeah. Then dual cast. Incredible. I can't believe I missed the 1 health guy. Okay, a strike removes 7 damage off the table, the other one only removes 5. So we do that. Just a Skittles build. Kind of is, actually. Sunder, Skim, or Leap. I feel like it's often not the right play to take 2 of the same card, but I think Leap I'm going to make an exception. I think Leap is such an insane card. I'm really tempted to pull this back as well and do this again. In fact, I'm going to do it. It's such good AoE damage in this battle. You know, I might... No, this is fine. I was going to say, yeah, if I struck the middle guy, he could have died to lightning, but it's such a risky play to take 5 more damage when my health is this low. It's just not worth it. Okay, now we can just murder the guys on the outside, hopefully. I should have hit him with Melter. That's actually my bad. It doesn't matter, but it was a misplay for certain. If I melted and then used the dual cast, they would have killed everyone. It was guaranteed lethal. Okay, Pantograph changes my plans. Every boss combat, you're a boss. So, I think I Smith here. And I think now I just picked you up, I take you. To get my scaling faster. Alright, I have all the orbs. Do I want to doom and gloom this guy? Perhaps, but I think we dual cast him first. Doom and gloom him. And defend. I take some damage, but that's kind of okay. Or at least it's like kind of in keeping with what I was expecting. I was just sort of waiting for the darkness now to tick up. But I don't think we should wait wholly for this. Because we have got the rainbow thing in the deck, right? So I can just push everything through every so often. It's really weird. It's like, it's not the way I ever do the darkness. I'll take 1 damage. Like, I'm using it as like little chips of damage. Little dark chips. Alright, well, we melt her. Cold snap. Leap. Do I just push this through? I guess I do. Just push it through. Because I'm still in, like, the range of dual casts with the other darkness basically killing. Yeah, dual cast. Rainbow. You're dead. Fission, Core Surge, and Bias Cognition. Now I have to remember that powers make my other cards free, or can make another card free. Not for the rest of the battle, for the turn. Assume it's turn, right? Yeah, that turn. I'm just wondering whether or not I can get away with Bias Cognition. I'm just, like, absolutely racing people down. I'm always worried with this card that I'm just gonna, like, run out of focus and then eventually lose. I mean, that's also really good, but... I mean, actually, that's really good with the rainbow as well. I think Bicog is good. You know, let's try it. I so rarely ever take this just because I'm so scared of it. Let's try and make it work. Sneko's Eye I'm not sure about. Speaking of which, I'm not very sure of this. Philosopher's Stone, though. Sorry, Runic Pyramid. Sure. 4 turns is a long time. Is it though? I feel like it's not that long a time. If I had like another one, maybe. Actually, if we can get Artifact now, then Artifact becomes so much better, right? Yeah, with Core Surge. Maybe I go to the shop here. In fact, I don't think it's maybe. I think we should go to the shop here. Okay, we always play Genetic Algorithm. I think I Doom you. Can't play that. That's fine. Do I dual cast here? I guess I do. Kind of no harm, no foul. Snap him. Smack him. And again. This removes 11 damage compared to the blocks. Which even 2 defends would have, you know, not prevented all of that. Wrong order, you're right. I should have played that first. My bad. Hologram, Auto Shields, and Leap. I see a world where Hologram makes this deck. Yeah, just need to generate Artifact. You're right. For all the cards you could pick, you pick the worst one. I mean, this doesn't matter, right? Because this is... You know when it says this turn? Or that turn? It's still that turn. This shouldn't be 0 cost in my world. Okay, scary stuff is happening now with my orbs. Like, really scary stuff is happening. I'll take one here. Okay, I don't regret that. I think this was actually scary enough that it was worth taking the 1, because I think we could have got into a really sticky situation. Loop is the card I said I have to be careful of, but I think it's the card I also kind of need with my deck. So, same with Self-Repair, actually. I think they're both... Actually, I might take Self-Repair over Loop. The problem with Loop is it's going to make Auto Shields a little bit spooky, unless I prepare for it. But Self-Repair, it's just a free 7 heal, and I'm like hemorrhaging health. I'll try it. It's kind of free, if you know what I mean. I'm still not sure about Static Discharge. Prismatic Shard is here, though. Alright. We don't have Omamori on this run. Alright, let's let the chaos ensue. I guess Compile Drive would be pretty good as well. With a Rainbow-esque build. The thing I actually need now is Energy Generation. That's what would hit the spot. I think this could also hit the spot. How much were you? Sorry, 49, okay. Get jaxed. I kind of don't care, because I don't really care about my attack, but maybe I should care about my attack. Maybe it's my alternate win condition. But I feel like if I get into that situation, then, like, we're just doomed. If I'm waiting for Jax to make my strikes win the game for me, we're cooked. Transform 2 cards, though, has a certain elegance about it, because I don't really want these strikes anymore. And I think I wanted those cards. So actually, I think we've actually come away from this laughing. Okay, do I want to go down the absolutely scary, spicy pathway where I have to fight endless battles, or do I go down the less scary pathway where I have to fight endless battles? Let's go down the very slightly less scary pathway. I think this is, like, actually undoable right now. It would just lose me the run, right? Because I can't get rid of it. Oh, no. No, I can't get rid of this. It would always be in my hand. Yeah, there's no way for me to burn this card. And I don't have the prevent curse option, so I think we leave. I feel like I always fight this guy first. He might honestly be the best option for me, but it doesn't feel like it when I see him. I guess my potion was one of the ways around it, but like it's such a terrible way. Alright, we bias. We snap. You're doing 21 damage this turn. I'm blocking 12. I'll block it all, I guess. Well, we're playing Genetic Algorithm, I can tell you that for certain. I think we dual cast here. I'm taking no damage, and this is ready now for rock and roll, basically. Then I think I doom and gloom. I'm not saying I'm going to dual cast the dark here, but we have a route to dual casting the dark here. Defragment made zap free. Self repair made auto shields free, which is actually pretty good. Auto shield me. Let's push this through. Maybe that's the one we look for dual casting. I take a touch of damage. Rainbow is back. I'm getting a little bit concerned here. Is that the right option? I think we want dual cast on this. That's the win condition. Okay, I see a line. I'm going to try and block as much damage this turn as I possibly can. Okay, that's the line I needed. Cold snap him. And then dual cast him. Okay, I forgot. I get cards from other classes now. Tactician. I can't discard, so that's not a great option. And I don't think Enlightenment's a good option, so 2 max health me. I think we should possibly heal here still. Because there are some elites that are pretty scary. I mean, to be fair, every elite was going to be scary for me. Do I bias instantaneously is my next question. It's kind of worked so far, but equally it's been really scary doing it. But I think we keep doing it. Also, look how efficient that was. I played all my cards. Actually, the most dribbly order you've ever seen. I mean, I guess I'll just save auto shields now, but what a dribbler. Where's my AoE Doom and Gloom game? Yeah, to be fair, I could get it right now if I want it. I might actually want it, to be fair. No card draw. No guaranteed kill either on the back unit, and I don't really want him to let this go off because it stops you attacking, right? At the same time, though, I really want to play this. Okay, that kind of works. Did it work, actually? Am I stupid? I think I am stupid. If a lightning hits the back unit, this was fine. Okay, it was the wrong play. Because I can't doom and gloom now. I can't kill that back unit. They're just immortal, apparently. Okay, hologram. Give me dual cast back, please. Okay, I'm taking no damage. It could be worse, to be fair. Oh no, not terrible. Meat on the bone is so nice as well. Fly sleeves with retain. Don't need that where I'm going. Honestly, I don't need any of these cards where I'm going. I like Anchor. Anchor's a very solid card. Is this innate or something? I can't stop drawing it. Alright, well, here we go again. Right, we definitely play Genetic. I can't auto shields this turn because I play Genetic, but it kind of is okay, I guess. I do take a bit of damage here, so maybe it's not okay. I'd love to sandbag a turn, if you don't mind, game. I can't dual cast you. Okay, let me sandbag the turn. Let me do that, actually. I just want to get my heal power up. Alright, it's the bottom card of my deck. Can I at least block everything this turn? If I can, I'll sandbag another turn. I think it's not possible, though. 3... okay. I can use a potion to do it, but I don't know if it's worth. Yeah, it's not worth. Just unlucky. Why block when meat? I mean, I guess. It's only 12 healing, though. I have to still be a little bit careful. Exit my stance? I'm okay, actually. Slice, which would be pretty good with a claw build. But I'm not a claw build, so it's pointless. Reinforced body? I don't really float energy that much right now. More max health, please. Alright. Oh, I want the data disc. So good. Panic button. Actually, honestly, fusion. Maybe I try and get some plasma in my build. Is that the ticket? Or is removing a card a ticket? Actually, removing a card might be a better ticket, even. Yeah, I don't need fusion yet. Although I can still afford it. What am I doing? So, to what end? Hello, world. I mean, it is a power card, to be fair. To what end, what am I getting power for, though? I guess Rainbow and Doom for Gloom. Panic button, because it's fun to push them. I mean, you might joke, but I'm actually considering it. It is a button that just saves you on a certain turn, and I can just keep it in my hand until I need to push it. The problem is, like, you lose after that, right? Although, it's from cards, right? My orbs could still protect me a little bit. I think I don't take it. I don't know why, like, there's a part of me that's saying you should just take fusion. Like, why would you not take it? Because I've got the period and my hand is slowly filling up. And fusion is a way to empty my hand. But I want it upgraded. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'll trust my gut. Although my gut is famously often wrong. Oh, God. Well, the opening's pretty good. The other cards are basically worthless, though. $18 damage, you say? Right, let's push this through with a rainbow. Taking no damage. And kill the back unit. Let's do that. I can auto shield. I can boot sequence. Actually, before I do this, let me play self-repair and see what it hits. Hit zap. I'll play boot sequence then. Take no damage. Defragment. Cold snap. Gives me a defend. I really want to kill this back unit. But I don't have a reliable line to do it, I think. We should just block instead. Which does mean I take 5 damage. Got biased finally. Fusion is basically lethal. In fact, it is lethal. I'm actually quite happy with what we're doing right now, but maybe the capacity is... I mean, it's a one-off capacity. I'm not going to worry about it. I think this is so useful for cards where like I desperately need a card, and I can find it. Okay, Panic Button's back. You know what? It's destined. If you're going to offer me Panic Button here, I'll take it. Clearly there's something I'm, like, missing. It's a bit of a waste to do this, but I kind of want to. You know what? Go on, I'll do it. For the 2 focus. I'm just gonna hold. $15 plus 22 is 37. So I think I play everything but Panic Button right now. Like, that blocks almost everything. It's not quite everything, but like... I mean, I could actually leap as well on top of this, but I think it'd be better if I just play Zap. I just can't get Doom and Gloom when I fight an AoE battle. It's just impossible, it turns out. Hit the wrong thing, buddy. Alright, he summons friends. Never mind, he doesn't summon friends. He thought he was summoning friends, but he's not. Free action. Hit the worst thing. Actually, not sure that was the right play. Upon reflection... taking 42 damage here. Probably the turn of the panic button. And then we just go for lethal after this. Because he won't attack me next turn, right? Because he's going to summon more chuds or buff his chuds. Not a bad battle. And I love the White Beast statue. Flying Knee Crush joins Demon Form. Okay, Demon Form gives me an alternate win condition for when we run out of focus. That's funny. I mean, I don't take it, I'm pretty certain, but it's funny. Again, I think nothing is the take here. It's not a Flying Knee. Flying Knee's like kind of inoffensive. But equally, do I care? Like, this is why I've literally just taken a relic to give me energy. Can make a pressure point build with Prismatic. Don't remember that card exists. It upsets me every time. Wait, what are you at right now? 25, good. Because you are blocking everything here, right? Alright, it's bias time. Also, it's melter time. It might actually not be bias time now that I look at things. How do I have no attack cards here? How's this happened? What a sad turn. It's Claw, but worse. You know what, the reason I don't have lethal here now that I think about it is just purely because I don't really attack to my deck, right? That's the problem. Although that was satisfying. Fucking worship. You know what? I mean, it's terrible, but it's kind of interesting. Acrobatics is also semi-tempting, because if I get stuff put into my hand that I can't get rid of, it's like seriously annoying. And this would give me a route to get rid of it. I actually would take Acrobatics. I take my first Prismatic card. It's just some protection. Obviously we Smith here, we're only -5 health. And it's, what do I Smith? I guess Bias Cognition, because the thing that scares me the most is this just killing me. Or it's Fusion. One or the other. Actually, I'll do Fusion. Robot doing a backflip's rad. I can't deny that. Okay, I got all my defensive cards, which is very nice. Wait, that's actually a good line for the acrobatics, right? We just acrobatic something. Like, I don't need a panic button. Dude, I forgot as well, I get to pick the order. Yeah, I don't need you yet. Come back later. Defrag, snap, zap. Put it in the bag. Taste the rainbow, buddy. We'll do a dual cast first, then taste the rainbow. Sure. Then it's direct bias cognition now. I feel this card is so fucking scary, as I said many times. I'm just worried about a boss battle as well, that it will last longer than 4 turns, so I think I have to hold on for a second, and then just send it. That's all the block I need. It's an L? Yeah. Doom and Gloom would have been a W though, so I'm glad I don't get to use that card. Who's got it? Is it you? Fusion's fine. You can hold on to Fusion. Fucking Genetic Algorithm. Of all the cards you could have hit, you hit Genetic Algorithm. The only bad option, you hit it. Oh, I need the card, it does damage. My other cards don't really do damage. Okay, I think it's time to boot sequence. Now I'm taking no damage. And you know what? I'll hologram to bring a card back. What is the card I need? Let me dual cast back. Actually, let's use dual cast. You know what? I'm actually okay with that result. You might think I'd be upset by it, which I am slightly, but... Fuck you, game. That's all I say. But Doom and Gloom has gone into the wrong place. Whatever. I'll deal with it. You know, all I'm learning here really is I can actually get rid of my defend cards. I don't need them. I have too many. Alright, maybe time to play Genetic Algorithm. Probably should have auto-shielded first, now that I think about it. Gamble it all the way. I mean, I don't really need to... I mean, look at how, like, thin my deck's going to be in a second. It's super thin. Alright, we take a bit of damage, but I can forgive it. Really need to kill this nerd, though. Alright, now we have Fusion as well for energy, so I can start emptying my hand. Let me dual cast this, because it has been causing me some issues. Play a Zap. Now, hopefully my deck will thin out, and we could probably play Bias Cognition fairly soon. As in, like, maybe now even. Are we ready for Bias Cognition? Can I just send it? End the game. Let's do it. I think we can go for it. We're not taking damage anymore, so just hit him. There's like no downside to acrobatics either now, right? Because I keep the cards. My ordering might not have been good there. More energy, please. 40 damage, you say. Might be time to do a panic button. All right, it's time to go. Really weird build. I don't know if I like it. It's kind of weird. It's just funny and weird. Get rid of your armor. I have got an issue this turn, though. That'll load up too. I shouldn't have done that either. That's actually a horrible play for me. I should have played Fusion Rainbow, because I would have got the energy back. I am living the turn. But it was just stupid. Like, there's no reason to do that. Meteor Strike, you say? Another Rainbow Chrysalis. I don't think I'm in this territory yet. We don't really generate 5 energy that often. It's funny. I kind of see the synergy though, right? You play the Meteor Strike, then you play the Rainbow afterwards. After like some plasma's being pushed through with this, that pushes through the 3 plasma to give you the energy back, basically making this free. I get the idea of it, but it's not really the direction I'm going in. Can't negate the curse. I think it's Slaver's Collar, but oh, it's Time Wizard. That's fine. I've built worse decks to fight the Time Wizard before and won. Didn't go with the bell. Look, I can't take a curse right now. I literally don't ever discard the curse. It's forever in my hand. I know it doesn't do anything, it just sits there, right? But it's still a card that just sits there indefinitely. And I can't do anything about it. It's actively a bad card. I have actually taken something to protect myself slightly from this, but I'd rather not rely on it. I swear this is innate. Every turn I draw it. Gambling's fun. Is it? Is it really? Honestly, I mean, like, you know, to be a bit real here, I've never got the appeal of gambling. Because when you, like, think about it logically, maybe this is, like, the part of it I don't get, because I just think about it too logically. But if you think about it logically, clearly, like, the game is rigged, basically. And not by rigged as in, like, I think the betting companies are, you know, cheating the system. But they're at a level of experience where they know the odds, right? They don't ever come out of this losing. Otherwise, the company wouldn't exist. Clearly, the you know, the casino always wins, if you know what I mean. It's one thing if you're like betting with a mate on something like, you know, a small like £5 bet or something. But when people like just sat there on like the one-arm bandit, ding 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 ding, and this is just the wheels like, you know, actually getting the jackpot, the wheels aligning, and you know, nothing. It's like and you know, you're just watching them like get away their life savings. And it's like, you are aware, like, even when you win a small amount, which invariably you will eventually win a small amount and get, like, a little peak, the trough that preceded it will be so much further than the peak. It's just, like, insane. And I think you'd have to be a true, like, psychopath to do online digital gambling, like, you know, digital roulette and digital blackjack and stuff. You're actually giga crazy then, because at least in real life, there is a chance, like, for example, the roulette wheel is, like, slightly, like, mechanically out of kilter. I imagine they check this with, like, laser precision, but there's a chance, like, something knocks and, you know, it hits the same number multiple times, or it's more frequently hitting a certain number or something. On a digital version of it, there is no, like, man-made error in it at all. The game will just pay out and guarantee that the company always wins, effectively. It is crazy. But in this game, gambling wins and you learn to love the gambling. I don't think that is true. Mathematically, the most successful way to become a billionaire. You're only 30 ways from a billionaire with a $1 starting investment. This sounds like the thing, you know, where I start with a paperclip and I trade it all the way until, like, you know, I'm Elon Musk. But it basically doesn't work that way. As much as, like, you know, it's humorous and funny content, it doesn't really work that way. It sort of requires people to be, like, willing to take a negative trade in pursuit of the game, effectively. Anyway, what game am I playing? Alright, I think we should leap. Let's let's doom and gloom. And I'll save the self-repair for later. This is the other reason why I've put acrobatics in my deck. The burns would actually be really problematic, and I think it's still not a great solution. But it's a solution nonetheless. Okay, self-repair me, hit acrobatics, fine. Bicycle condition me, hit defend, that's okay as well. Acrobatics, we're going to get rid of the burn. The burn is gone. I'm just going to play genetic algorithm so I use it at some point in this battle. Cold snap him. That's fine. Actually, let me burn this card as well. Right, you keep scaling. Do I have lethal? Perhaps. May defend free. Taking no damage. Let me just empty my hand. I mean, he's dead next into Rainbow anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know what? My bad. Forgot about this. Actually, maybe I keep this. Maybe I just get rid of Gambler's Brew. Maybe it turns out Gambler's Brew is just not the card the potion I need. Despite the fact I think it's the potion that I desperately need. Or maybe I don't take Close Potion. Actually, that's the by far the most sensible option is I just don't take this. Defragment Mental Fortress. That's never going to trigger. Cut Through Fate is interesting to scry cards. Because it's another alternate means for me to avoid a status card. But I think it's still not quite right. Defrag is, again, semi-tempting. Because it just gets rid of the card, right? You know what? I'll take a Defrag. I feel like 3 colors cards is the wrong option. But you know what? Let's do it. If I can get Artifact from this, I think it's worth it. Also, I took 10 damage, but I could give myself 6 max health. So actually, it's not a completely crazy deal. Actually, I think we take Purity. Purity gives me a means to fix the situation I literally just talked about. That's pointless. Pointless. Just get out of my sight. Trip, probably irrelevant because I'm going to be orb-based, so don't care about vulnerability. Violence is not the answer in this case. Yeah, don't need violence. Transmutation, Oh, absolutely, I'll do this. I mean, that's horrible, so no. Alright, hello again, Hexaghost. I'm back. This time with a hand that is actually unusable. Okay, let me... I think it's finally time to use Gambler's Brew. It's still pretty bad. Alright, I don't care about the discount. Okay, you're doing many damage. Have you considered, though, a genetic algorithm? And a leap. I think you have not considered this potential outcome. Channel of Plasma. We are still taking damage here. Am I okay with that? I mean, why would I be, I guess? Let's play defend. Nice try, buddy. I think we don't play Bias instantaneously again. Some interesting options there. You know what? Go back in the deck. I don't want you right now. I don't even want the temptation to do you. Wait, don't have the energy for this. I'm blocking everything, to be fair, so this is fine. Well, we could play, like, every card, I suppose. It's the rare situation where the rainbow's, like, actually... It's not bad, obviously, but it's just a bit weird. I think I play this in the wrong order and just see where the game takes me. I kind of don't care. Because I'm pushing so much energy through here that I can't use it. Well, I guess I am going to use it, but it just doesn't matter. The discount didn't matter from Mummy's hand. It all just didn't matter, really. The pentagram bonus. Pantograph. If ever you're doing, like, I think this is for, like, biology, right? Is the pantograph? Is it for biology? Oh, no. Pantographs are the thing for copying things, right? Like, you have, like, a pen in one end and another one in the other, and it, like, copies via the power of hinges what you were doing. No, I'm actually going to Google it now. I'm sure that's what a pantograph is. Because I think I actually saw one the other day on TV, and I was like, holy shit, that's what that is. For transport? Yeah, it's for copying things. You copy something and then you have a fixed point and it copies from the original. And you can adjust the scale of it, right, by changing the hinges and, like, the distances. That's what the pantograph is. But yeah, if you pulled out a pentagram to start, like, copying something, I think people would, like, question you. Okay, you're doing 6 damage to me, which honestly is an insult. At this stage of the game, you're doing 6 damage to me. Taking no damage now. You can go away. I guess I hit you. Okay, I think maybe it's time now for bias cognition. I think we can make it work. And just start sending everything. Don't need the block, sadly. I actually should probably just burn the cards, though. Taking no damage. Don't want these stinky cards. I just wanted a dual cast. That's all I wanted, game. I think this is still fine. Tori, whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked damage, reduce it to 1. Love it. Weak potion, and do I want to ever go into Wrath? Probably not a good idea, but amusing. I can also have an empty fist to exit my stance, but I never get into a stance to begin with. Reinforced Body actually has a certain merit in this deck. I think I'm actually going to take it, because I do potentially get large energies now, and I just don't have a reason to use it. Now I can always hold that card for that very moment, and then just send it. Okay, my opening hand is pretty horrible. I'm going to get rid of some of it. Namely, this part of it. I'm taking no damage. Actually, why did I do that? You know what? I get to potentially cycle this again. Okay, Doom and Gloom is the card I wanted. Then it. We're taking 28th. Yeah, boy, I worked that out so quickly I thought it was wrong. 28 damage. Let's just block it. And now I'm just going to send everything at you. Defrag it, dual cast it, auto shield it, send one of these their way. I guess I should try and, like, roughly weaken you all equally. Also, I think I can just burn Purity right without ever using it. I should really consider doing it, because it's just not got any merit in this battle. Let me check if this is true, actually. Yeah, I can just burn the card. I should be aware of that then. I think it's more often not going to be right to do that. This turn's getting a bit spicy as well. I mean, I guess I can just do this. Kind of no harm, no foul. I think this is fine. Because Rainbow's coming up. Which will kill one of them at least. Burn the poopy defense. I probably should have done. I just wanted to see if you could actually just get rid of it without doing anything, though. Which you can. Kind of a shame, but it didn't matter. Okay, it did have lethal. Pain, go for the eyes of power throw. This would be so unbelievably horrible for my deck, it's not even worth considering. And I think the other ones would be pretty bad. Honestly, since taking Prismatic Shard, it's basically... Honestly, it's been good for me because it's curtailed my ability to put cards in my deck. Am I going to the shop? Oh, we're not fighting the heart either. You may have noticed. I'll take it. Okay, I need to be a bit more proactive, I think, with my build. That's like the one issue. I've got too many opening hands, which are just blocks. Just an ungodly amount of block. I'm actually going to burn you. I don't need you yet. I think I'm not playing you yet. Not a good start, this. To, like, understate it. I get a free rainbow. I think under the cover of all of this, like, if you remove all the paint and all, like, the tinsel and stuff I put on this build, at the end of the day, I feel like it is actually just a dark build. As much as I tried to hide it, it just still is. Because they're the ones that do the big damage. You know what? I've had enough of these. Is the right play playing nothing here? It can't be the right play. I actually think I get rid of the frost. Nice 40 damage you're sending my way. Not a huge fan of it. I might lose here, you know. I just had such an awful start. I might have to play Bias Cognition even though I don't want to. Just to do some work. Why am I still here? Honestly, I'm kind of asking the same question. And the only answer I can come up with is I can't get away. Yeah, I think I have to play this. I just have to burn him. I can't wait. I mean, I guess I don't know what I'm going to draw anymore with acrobatics, but I think it might be the right choice. I can't push panic button yet because it would just instantly cause me to lose. I think I need fusion on the board right now, so that I rainbow the fusion next turn for some more energy. And now I think I need to set up for a dark to win the game from here. I think that's my win condition. So do I need to play Doom and Gloom is my next question. I guess I don't. So do I just play you for a ton of block? I guess I do. 28. I'll strike. Actually, so fucking hard this. How have I made this? How has this been like fine until now? Like, I literally can't see a line of like victory anymore. I think I do this into this. I block almost everything. Because when its weakness goes off, he's gonna do like a lethal amount of damage. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I can't see a world where I get out of this. Because I can't get my dark thing to charge up anymore. I think I had to recognize immediately I had to let this go to 200. And I don't have the time to wait anymore because of this, so I guess I can't wait. I just have to keep going and going and going. Like, I can dual cast this, but I have to send it. I can't wait. So literally my build. Yeah, 65 is pretty bad. I don't deny that, it's pretty bad. I also didn't play auto shields first. Ah! Alright, leap. Leap. So I'm living this turn right now. I think I have to always be pushing one of these through. I don't know what I'm going to acrobatics right now, but it's probably not going to be great. Do I just send some damage in? I actually don't know. I think, like, all roads lead to defeat right now. This will probably be the turn when I push the panic button, because I am panicking. But it's like, it's the last turn, and even then, I don't know if I'm getting away with this. 9, 27, 57. I think I'm still dead. I think it's exactly lethal to them. But it's the only line I've got, I think. 61. Okay, no, I'm alive. But it has to be lethal this turn. So I need to cold snap, zap, pushes you through, and then dual cast this. Dual cast this. And I'm still losing. That's crazy. I just can't quite do it. I'm so close. Is there anything I can draw that would save me? Jewel Cast won't save me from here. Yeah, there's no line. It's just over. It turns out I'm just not good against a single target enemy with a lot of health, which kind of makes sense because I was really just blowing people up with biased cognition. But I can't blow someone up with 500 health. He's like my answer. Just have all the health in the game. Kind of a shame, but honestly, all it's done is reaffirm. Don't take anything other than dark. Anyway, that'll do for this episode of YouTube. Sorry it's a bit of a long one, but we'll see you again next time. Bye!